Hey everyone, Beth here from CornerPiece Studio. Happy Friday afternoon, and if you're already starting your weekend, welcome to your weekend. I'm just here tinkering around at my work table, and I was making some charms and buttons, so I figured I'd just come in and show you how I do it. So I've been using paper bag, and this is what I have left over. So here's a charm that I had made, and it's got a bulb pin on it, and made out of a couple layers of paper bag, and I put a piece of book page to it and a sticker on it, and then I put charms to it. And this is a button that I had made. Here we are. It's a button I had made. I'll show you how I do that also. So here we go. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you, thank you. These are dry. This is drying, and this I'm going to show you what I do real quick. So okay. So I just take a couple. I have like 3 pieces of paper bag, and I'm going to glue them together, one on top of the other. I'm using glue stick, nothing in particular. It is Staples washable glue stick. I like them. They seem to hold pretty well. So I put glue on one side, stick a paper to it, just burnish it down so I'm sure that's stuck together. And then I do one more layer. So it's going to be 3 pieces of scrap paper bag. You can use book page. I've done book page before. Whatever you want, you can use. So I'm putting these together. I'm going to burnish it down. And then one thing I'm going to do here also is I'm going to fold it in half. So instead of being 3 layers, it's going to end up as 6. So let me put glue on that. And stick it together. Hope you all are looking forward to the weekend. Have plans. Not sure what we're going to do. It was a rainy day here today, so we went and wandered a big flea market consignment shop place. Okay, so here you go. This is what it looks like. Now I'm going to set it aside to dry because it's hard to punch holes or cut when it's wet. So I'm going to set that aside to dry. I have another one here that has been drying. Let me close my glue. This one has been drying, and what I'm going to do, let's see, can I get, no, I can't get the 1.5. So I'm going to use my 1-inch square punch. I'm going to punch a couple squares out of it. Sorry about the snap, but because it's thick too. So there they are. There's the squares. And I have a little bit left. I think I can get another, I can get another little round one out of it. There we go. That's a 1/2 inch. Oh, that's 5/8 inches actually. It's just over 1/2 inch. So that's that. I got 3 pieces cut out of that. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to let them still sit. They're still not totally dry, but these guys are. These are dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch out a circle to match this. Just if you're using book page, watch your words. Watch out what your words say. So This has some things that I don't really want, but I'm going to cover it with that so it makes it go away. So I'm going to use my glue again. Oops. And put it on there and glue it to the circle. Okay, and then the next, this was a piece of black art paper that I had punched circles, and then I used, let me get them, show you what I used. I used liquid pearls. Where are we? Sorry. I used liquid pearls on it. I'm not used to my new setup here, my new work area. I used liquid pearls on it to do that. So, and they do have to dry. They have to dry for quite a while. And these have been drying for a while. So I'm just going to, that's been dry for probably about a year now. Made that about a year ago. So put some glue on it and put it on. There. Now to, what I did on this one is I took an ink pad and just inked around the edge. I like the definition that it gives. I'm using Stays On Timber Brown because things are brown here, so I'm going to use that. I'm just putting it on. You don't even need to get a stamper. And you'll get some on your fingers like I did. I have to get that off later. And the stays on, so this is not going to wash off all too easily. But that's okay. Let me punch a little round one, two little round ones, and let those dry before I go in and show you how I make my buttons. The buttons are cute. I like them. I've used them a number of times on things. Okay, so there we go. Let me put some glue on that. Put that down. Put glue on this. And put it down. Buttons are fun. You make them with book page and any cardstock, whatever you want. Homemade buttons are cool. Okay, so this is ready to have a hole put in it and have a bulb clip put on it. You can do it one of two ways. You can use an awl or a hole puncher like this. I got this in Dollar Tree. You get a package of 2 for $1.25. Or if you have a small hole punch, this is a very small hole punch. I don't know if you can see it. It's tiny punch. I got a set of 3 of them, different sizes, and I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put, there we go, punch the hole. It's all set. You choose your charm. Let's see, I'm going to use this bee on here, and I need to get the right color clip. These are pretty cool. They look like a light bulb, and you open them up. There you go. And you slip your charm on, put it through the hole. Sorry, my father's coughing if you can hear that in the background. And there we go. We have another charm. How about that? Aren't they cool? Simple and easy and quick. And let me show you. I'm going to put it on a book. have my gnome journal handy. So I'm going to take this one because it matches. Just stick it through the fabric or lace or whatever have you, and it's on. How about that? Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So it's going to stay there. So that's that one. Now I'm going to show you how I do the buttons. I only put 2 holes in the buttons. So I take a pen and, come on, sticking to my fingers. I take a pen and I mark 2 dots where I want it to go. And they don't have to be square, they can be anywhere you want. You can do it one of 2 ways. You can use your needle or your pokey tool and poke through. Like that. There's one. Oops. A little hard to handle being so tiny, but that's all right. And there's 2. Or, again, I'm going to use my punch and punch holes in it. Like that. I got them online a couple years ago, so I'm not sure where I got them. Okay, now I'm going to choose a needle with a good size eye on it and a good size needle. And this is crochet cotton. So I'm going to put that in. You go in through the front. Come on. And then back it out from the back. And take it off. This is a little thicker than the blue one I used. I actually like the blue one better. It's thinner. And you cut it, and then you just tie a knot. There you go. And clip your ends. And then you have a button. Then you have a button. So what you can do with that is you can take a book and you can just glue it to the book, to the cover of the book, or inside on your pages, you can just glue it on and have it there. I use them also to decorate my spine of a book. That looks pretty cool. You're going to have them going all the way down. So anything you want. So there's a couple of things I've been working on. Let's get this set right. It's not hanging right. There we go. Let me show you. Made a couple buttons and a charm for the book. So let's see. Let me do 2 more. Let me do these 2 square ones. See if I can get them. You can use stickers. You can do anything. Use anything you want to decorate them. Okay. So here's the glue. I'm gonna glue them to it because this is dry now. It's pretty good. And you can even use these, because what I've done in the past, let me see what else I have. I have this. I have that. One more, hang on. And that. What I did was I used my stampers and stamped the picture on there. So these, I could make these into charms, or I can just glue them to a cover or to a page in a book, or I can use them to decorate tags. Your options are unlimited, just unlimited what you can do with these. So see, simple as that. They have to sit and dry. So that's how an easy way to make charms for your books and things. I also have these are brads. You can put them on one of these. Let's see. I'm going to take that butterfly one. Let's see. I'll take that butterfly one. I'm going to poke a hole, get a little bit bigger punch. A little bit bigger punch. Maybe. Just need 2 hands to get through it because it's so thick. It's thick. So I'm going to put this in. Open it up. And there you go. You have another embellishment that you can put onto something. And take the ink and do the edges just to give it a little more definition. That's the only reason I do it, to give it a little more definition, to show you where the sides stop. And then you can glue it onto something, or even just take that and stick it through onto a page. Let's see, let me do this book here. This is a book I made out of paper bag. That's where I got all this extra paper bag. Out of paper bag, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But so there, so you can stick it on to be an embellishment. So there's all sorts of things you can do. I want to thank you for being here and seeing the different things that I've been playing with. And you notice that it didn't take long to make these. Not at all. So it doesn't take long to do something. If you want to just do a little bit of something, it doesn't take long at all. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you for being here. If you like what you saw, please press the like button on my little watermark down below, and the subscribe button so you can follow and see more of what I am going to be doing. So, well, you all have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.